Welcome back. So Riv,
Yes.
tell us a little bit about these sanctions.
Sure. So as you know, there is a war going around between Russia and Ukraine. And in order to stop Russia invading Ukraine, a lot of Western countries, they impose sanctions. First one is, I think it was political sanctions, which are they kick out Russian embassy employees and dignitaries. That was one, and the second one is sports sanctions. So all the maybe Olympians, they cannot participate in some of the games. That was the second one, and the third one is obviously economic sanctions, which are just travel bans. What else? And then other like anything that money that can be traced back and forth is all like pretty much banned, and including SWIFT network, right?
SWIFT,
that
SWIFT
one.
banking network, and
Right.
they also seized a lot of the assets of the
Oligarchs.
oligarchs
Yes,
in
right.
Russia. So and
Right.
a lot of their yachts. Apparently, they like
Yes.
yachts. They have tons of yachts.
I think the famous guy was Abram. I forgot his last name.
Abramovich,
Roman.
yeah.
Right, Roman. He's the owner of a Chelsea.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
He had to give that up.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
See?
so
okay, things
he
happen.
had to hand over ownership of Chelsea Football Club in England to I think
already,
the Football
okay.
League, who will now find a buyer. Yeah.
I see. See, so those are try to freeze the assets so that they cannot do anything. So the question is it working? Sanctions, right? Sanctions, do they serve the purpose?
I mean, I think it depends. I think in Russia's case, these are pretty heavy sanctions, and
Right.
we are seeing them unable to produce more military equipment because they don't have the right materials and,
Right.
and
So
whatnot.
old ones.
Serve one's purpose.
Serve one's purpose.
So that part is working, but I think some of the sanctions that are supposed to affect the civilians who then are supposed to maybe remove Putin themselves,
Oh, right.
that's part of this. That'll probably take some time.
How long?
It takes,
Probably.
probably at least 3, 4, 5, 6 months, something. What do you think about sanctions? Do you think they work?
Dragging on to whatever, and then at least they give them a little, send a message like, hey, we are looking at you, watching you, so you better behave. But I think the Russia, I guess, they don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I think they have some idea that they want to accomplish in their mind in taking over Ukraine or whatever. So
Right.
they're going to keep going until they can't anymore.
Right, they have their own plans
Sure.
to execute, and then even if they the Westerns freeze the accounts and assets, Russia has actually the plan B. So that if we can pay you back with our money, so you have to open up our bank so we can pay you with the rubles.
Yeah.
Or rubles. But I think the Westerners need to come up with better ideas to, I guess, safeguard the security. And I think-
Are there some alternatives to sanctions?
Exactly, what is it? Right?
I mean, I think you have diplomacy, and then you have sanctions, and then you have war, right? It's
Right.
like if this doesn't work, then you go to sanctions, and if that doesn't work,
The last resort is gonna be the military
Yeah.
sanction.
you
Nobody
can
wants
squeeze
to.
them, squeeze them, but eventually you might have to
Right.
do some military intervention.
I don't know. That's the I think last resort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us today. We will see you next time.